The UK Prepper Meet is in a couple of days now. So summer 2022 UK Prepper Meet from the 20th of June be the Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And the reason I love it, I go every year, and I will go every year, because that scripture in the Bible talks about iron sharpens iron, and spending time with like-minded people is very, very helpful and encouraging and building contacts for the future. The amount of skills that this group, the Prepper group, and they all know what time it is. They know what time it is and what comes next. They're all unvaccinated. Everybody knows there's food shortages, severe food shortages coming over the next several years. Maybe beyond 2030 it'll get even worse, but we're talking severe food shortages. Some people, they think they know that, but they're in denial. It won't be that bad. But we know, everyone at the Prepper Meet, we know what we're prepping for. Severe food shortages globally. Huge cost of living crisis, far more than most people talk about. Most people, oh yeah, it's going to be a bit hard, a little bit more expensive bills and things. No, people cannot afford to pay in a couple of years, or maybe even before that, people can't afford to heat their homes and buy food. Some people say, oh, you've got to choose whether to heat or eat. Most of the preppers say they're not going to be able to do either. They're not going to be able to heat. Well, they're not going to be able to afford to pay the bills. They'll still have the heating on for as long as they can, not paying the bills, building up huge debts, getting red letters, court appearances, and the same with food. It's going to be relying on government handouts soon. The food banks are already overrun, and it's not really started yet. It's just starting to get going now. And some people think, oh, it's going to come back down to normal. No, it's not. You're in denial. If you think things are going to go back to normal, this is just the start of what is to come. We're going to see massive food price inflation, massive cost of living inflation. When I say inflation, the true definition of inflation is the units of fiat currency are depreciating. I mean, inflation is an expansion of the currency supply. That is happening to the tune of trillions of units of currency created out of thin air and expanding the supply that's already in supply. And the effects of inflation are, you need more units of currency to buy the same goods and services. So you're going to need lots more units of fiat currency. The units of fiat currency are worthless. And there's so many in supply now. Something you might have needed 10 units of currency for in the past, soon you're going to need 20, and then you're going to need 40, and then you're going to need 80, and then you're going to need 160 units, and then it goes really ridiculous then. When it gets, you're going to need a pile of high denomination notes of units of this fiat currency as it's depreciating more and more. And this is what we're prepping for. And it annoys me when I hear the slurs about doomsday preppers, tinfoil hat wearers, conspiracy theorists, because most of the people at this Prepper Meet have been right. They've been right about everything. They were right about the pandemic. They're not doomsday preppers for stupid reasons. They're doomsday preppers for the real reasons. But we were all right. We're not worried about the pandemic. It was all a planned pandemic. It was all planned. It was all fake. We were lied to all along the road. We were lied to about pretty much everything. It was all lies. We weren't told the whole truth about any of it. And all of us, we were unvaxxed, not wearing masks, unvaxxed and unafraid, because we're prepared for it. And the same for this planned food shortage now. There's a planned global famine, and it is coming, and it has all been orchestrated. It's been done on purpose. It's not a coincidence. All the things that have happened around the world, all the food production facilities that have gone on fire, had unusual suspicious explosions, or had planes flown into them accidentally, in exclamation marks. Really, you look it up. And another two recently, two more massive food production, unknown cause, went on fire, all being destroyed. On top of all the reasons why animals are being killed, small time, large time producers of food are all being shut down. It's a planned global famine that's been done on purpose, just like the plandemic. It was a planned pandemic, and this food shortage is all part of the big agenda, and we are planning for it. So those who say those doomsday preppers, bunch of nutters, no, they've been right about everything, and they're right about what's coming. They've been right about everything up until this point, and they're right about the next few years as well, and they're going to be right to prepare for it. So I'm really looking forward to the Prepper Meet 2022. Iron sharpens iron. Stick with like-minded people. unvaxxed and unafraid because we are prepared.